Hot pizza 45 here. So basically, should I start? When I was younger, I was the cool guy. Just get this face in here. I was like the cool guy, but um, like the cool guy at school, I was very, 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 very smart. And I fell asleep trying to kiss a girl. Shit. Until I fell asleep kissing a girl on the bus. And back then, I always had my hair cut because I'll always go to barbers. Nowadays, I don't, but I'll explain that later. So the thing is, let me just use my finger now. So I got suspended because I did 3 X's and I'm out. So I got suspended. But the next day was the weekend, or the next day was the weekend. Anyway, so I didn't really care. So we went during the weekend. We went from America. Well, actually, we're always in America. But we were right here in America, and then we moved somewhere around here to Disneyland. So I don't remember that much about Disneyland at all. Like there's like a block in my brain right here in memory layer. So, but I do remember getting a signature from Buzz Lightyear because back then I watched a lot of Buzz Lightyear Star Command. That's supposed to be a swirly thing. I can't do it. So he gave me his autograph and signed and stuff. From my uncle's girlfriend when this was happening, about bugs, with a little game inside of it. Yeah, or whatever. I'm a better drawer on paper than computer. So, and then the next thing I remember is going back to school, getting kicked off the bus, and because I fell asleep again. Like, I got literally kicked off the bus. I literally got kicked off the bus. And and they said tomorrow I'm not going to go to school, which tomorrow was Tuesday. It was Tuesday on the next day because school just restarted, and I jumped from desk to desk, and then they hold me down and whatever. And I remember getting picked up by my grandma. So I got picked up by my grandma, and I was looking out the window. This circle is the window. I was looking out the window, and one of the kids I knew were run over. And it's not my best friend. My best friend, I get to that later. So I'm back at school for good now. I'm done with doing bad stuff. But my friend, made a new friend and made me mad. And he fell in love with a girl who I was already dating. And then we had a big, brawl. And this was the first time I had an actual fight. Now I think of it. So we were brawling. It seemed like hours. He's the one with the hat. So we were brawling what seemed like hours. And then he got suspended from school. And then I'm using the mouse again. So he got suspended from school. It was nap time. This is like pre-K or kindergarten. It's either pre-K or kindergarten. It's been years. And for the days that I've been here all week, and when this fight happened was the end of the week. And throughout the whole week, I figured out how to do the vampire thing. So basically, I was sleeping. Oh, I can't do the vampire thing anymore though. So I was sleeping on the little mat thing. I don't know what it's called. And I hear my grandma because I woke up. This is before they gave me medicine, and this is before I got diagnosed bipolar, like my mother. So I went straight up and went back home. And then I left and then after that I went to another school and then came back to the same school, but it's no longer the same school because it's a different because someone bought the school and turned it into difference. But no. This hasn't happened yet. I'll tell you later. So basically I went to a new school. Hold up. I went to a new school, which this is how I remember it before they rebuilt something. Up here are like windows, doors are here. So basically, me and my sister Kaylee, sometimes we call her Kay. I'm Peter or PJ. So we went to the same school for a while. And I fell in love with a girl a little bit younger than me. which I'm not in love with anymore, named Anne. I don't remember how she spelled it, but I know how I usually spell it. A-N. Anne. So, I was in love. I don't know if she was in love with me, but she liked hanging around with me. And she knew I was in love with her. We still see each other at the church now and then because we go to the same church, which I didn't know back then because I was so young. I was like really young, but and like I didn't know what church was back then because I never went. Uh, because they don't because my grandparents were embarrassed of me because um I was just showing my bipolar. I was just showing my bipolar at this time, and they're scared to bring me to church. So I asked them I wanted to go to church, see what it was about. So I went to church. All these lines are going to be the aisles where you sit. So basically, I was dragged out of there. I was dragged out of there but I was dragged out of there by my grandma, who's a who's not who's tough. So then I went to this place called Brylin, which was in a hospital. So this was in a hospital. And so after I went there, left, went back to the same school, but they did construction work on it and someone else bought the school. Oops. Someone else bought the school and stuff. And so when they bought the school, they rebuilt it to be just one consistent built, and they put like a picture of a guy who found the school before the school was bought out, and they found it in the files. So I went back to this school, found my old friend from that school when we did water. We did water under the bridge and made up. So then this kid, who I also know from the same school, but we weren't that close, was mad at me and him, and then he tried to he brought in a weapon to try and kill me, but then they took away the weapon and he went into like a kid jail. I don't know what it's called. Not like I was, where I was in a hospital and for weeks and stuff. Something else. So after that, I went back to Berlin 4 more times. And then not 4 more times, 3 more times. Sorry, not 4 more times. Um, then I couldn't go to Bryland anymore, or they would have kept me there. So they brought me to this place called CPC. Oh, I wrote C wrong at the beginning. CPC. And they at this place they put me on the girls' side. Here's one room, yada yada. Here's another room, yada yada. B for boys. G for girls. So I was on this side for a few days. Then they put me on the girls' side because a kid tried to punch me and kept poking me. And then I went back on the boys' side and I got everyone pissed. And I don't know what. Well, I got them pissed because I woke up and I was going to go in the other room. Like, I woke up in the room that they put me in, and I went to the other room to join them, but they wouldn't let me. And then they put me back on the girls' side. Then, while I was on the girls' side, I met this girl named Maya. Is this how you spell it? I haven't spelled it in years. She and I got me and her got along because she never played with toys before, and I played toys with her with mine stuff that I have there because I'm not a normal person. My brain's like my brain is like a 10-year-old. If you don't know that. So basically, yeah, I would draw her a lot of times. I liked how she had her hair. I liked her personality. But I was really young and I didn't understand some stuff. Like, I really liked her, but it wasn't meant to be. And then they went and put me in this place called Villa. I met this kid named Adam with glasses and knows what to do during a zombie apocalypse. I met this boy named Gary, which he had glasses too, but he has Legos, he has comics, he has action figures like me. Adam just has one thing in common with me, and that one thing is Adam has only one thing in common with me, and that is our obsession with zombies and Walking Dead. But Gary has more in common with me, but he didn't like my voice. I'm too annoying. Then there's this kid who didn't have glasses named Matthew, and there was like another kid, Corey, which I think is a little fucking devil piece of shit. Little faggot. He's younger than me, but he was a faggot. He was a retard. He was a bitch. He was a fucking piece of crap who needs to die. And I can still imagine his little fucking lying fucking bastard smile who tries to fucking touch people. And then there was this guy who didn't wear glasses for half the time I was there. But towards the end, when I was about to leave there, he started wearing circle glasses to copy me. Because I was wearing glasses back then. And then I had a one-person room. Because I can't be in the bedroom with another person that they steal from me. So then they moved me into a 2-player room for 1 night. 2 nights. 2 nights to a 2-person room for 1 night. Um, and I was fine. I just got up there early so he wouldn't take stuff. So then I left. But let's go back a little bit. Before I went to Disneyland, no. 5 years after the first time I went to Bryland, I found this YouTuber called Think. Think Noodles. I met this YouTuber. I watched this YouTuber Think Noodles, and then when I got older, and left Villa and CPC, I got a YouTube channel from 2016, and I've been working with other YouTubers and give you this video I have now. And then there was a couple other stuff I did. I did some like editing for other YouTubers. I helped a bunch of YouTubers. Then so when I did my first ever video on my channel was live. And it was a Minecraft video. And no one watched my channel until someone told me to do some other stuff, which I didn't want to do, but I did them anyway, which helped me a lot because now I have like tons of subscribers. But I'm going back to Minecraft because Minecraft is what I wanted my channel to be. I'm going to do some blogging and some unboxing and stuff and reviewing. It's just, thanks to you guys, I'm happy. Thanks to you guys, thanks to you guys, I am happy than ever. But I'm not finished with the story. So before I left that school where I met that kid we had a fight with, who I said was Deshaun. Well, right before I left that school, my staff couldn't keep a dog named Morgan, and it was a girl dog. And she couldn't keep it because the dog, she adopted a daughter who's allergic to dogs, so she had to give away this dog. We had it, but it died. It died, and now we have a plaque for it. And I can't show you the plaque. I can't show you the plaque because I don't know how to draw it. Anyways, and then after I got out of Villa, we got Oreo, which is my channel's picture, who's black and white, and his face looks like an Oreo cookie and stuff. So, and before I went to Villa, we also had a dog named Licorice, who I don't remember what type of dog he was, but he was all black, and we call him Licorice, like short for black licorice. But he got taken away by the cops. Oreo we had to give away. But thank you for watching my YouTube channels, my videos, and thank you. And I am growing and growing and growing, but not as much as other YouTubers, but I'm growing enough for me to be happy with my channel. And I'm going back to doing some stuff I was going to do originally. And you guys let me. See you 45ers later.